This mom's baby registry looks great, but I think I can save about $800 on it without taking away anything that I would consider essential. So the current budget for this baby registry is approximately $6,800, almost $7,000 in items on a baby registry. Do we really need to spend that much? I think not. So I'm quickly and easily going to at least reduce it by $800. We are not going to touch on every single item, so let's jump right into it. We're going to skip a couple here. The first one I want to make note of is the Mamaroo. Now, unfortunately, this does not currently have the price on it. So what I'm actually going to do is click on the item. There's like a couple comparable ones. I'm just going to go with the top left option on the screen and use that as a price. So what I'm going to do today is say $160. We're getting rid of the Mamaroo. I feel like with the Mamaroo, too many babies don't like it, and there's other options. In this baby registry, I have already gone through it, just FYI. There's a bouncer. Right next to it, there's this Fisher Price like Xer saucer. We don't need the Mamaroo. We're gonna go ahead and take that one off. Okay, so $160 we are saving. All right, moving on. I would say skip the hats, all of that one slide. We are, however, gonna skip the mittens. So $18, let's put that into the tally. I don't think you need mittens. Instead, buy sleepers that have a cuff on them. You could also put socks on their hands. And the other option is just keeping up and filing and cutting their nails. Okay, it's a very short phase where they're scratching their face, so I don't think mittens are necessary. I think you can do without. Okay, moving on, like bath toys, I could eliminate them. We're gonna let it slide. Then we're getting into like changing table stuff. So I'm gonna say okay on this first changing pad situation. I'm also gonna say okay on the next item, which is like a quilted like changing pad cover type thing. Typically these covers like have a stretchy cover, and are we doing a cover on a cover on a cover? There's more stuff to come. I'll say yes on these, but just wait, I'm gonna eliminate some in the future. My next cut is gonna be this 3-tier cart on wheels. So this is $22 back into the budget. I think the 3-tier cart looks junky. I don't think you actually use it and move it around that often. And I think the other options would be a diaper caddy. And like if you have a ton of diapers and wipes, store them in the closet. And then the other option is storing things in the dresser. Okay, if you're gonna do a changing pad, I recommend doing it on the dresser. Stuff can be in the dresser and stuff can be on the dresser in a diaper caddy. We did already pass the diaper caddy, I believe, which is a yes for me. So I would eliminate the 3-tier cart. I think it's messy. Okay, now I want to make note of this little booster seat. Love it. For me, it's a keep. Then next we are getting into bottles. We got Tommy Tippy, and there's a few more coming up. We will talk more about that. Then we have this portable bottle warmer. I think for $80, which by the way, I am rounding everything up to the next dollar. I'm not going to say $79.99, $80. We are going to skip this. I don't think it's necessary. You could just use a regular old thermos with like maybe just hot water in it. If you're doing a formula one, that's an option. Or do a thermos with hot water and keep the breast milk separate, put it in there to warm it up. You could also make whatever bottle you're making, have a thermos with hot-ish water halfway full, and then put the bottle like in it to warm it up. It's up to you. I just wouldn't spend $80 on a bottle warmer. Your baby also gets really quickly used to room temperature. Next, we have a high chair. For me, the high chair is a skip. Just go with that smaller booster seat that fits in the chair. I like that much better. Now, I will also say I like the booster seat strapped into your kitchen chair, but then I do love a portable one. I'll leave a link in the description going over why I think a portable booster seat is honestly one of my favorite baby items and like one that I most highly recommend. So I got more on that. Then we got 2 more types of bottles. So I believe we saw Tommy Tippy. Now we have Phillips Avent, and then we got Dr. Brown's. If I was going to eliminate one out of these, it would be Dr. Brown, simply because there's more parts and pieces. Don't get so many types of bottles. If anything, try to get 1, maybe 2, but when you get like a welcome bag from like say Target or Amazon, they'll have samples for you to try out as well. So don't overcommit on bottles. We are getting back $66 for taking the high chair off and $33 by eliminating the Dr. Brown bottles. Okay, so where are we currently at on our $800 goal? Right now we are at $379 in items that I'm saying you simply don't need. Take them off. I think this shows just how quickly spending can get out of hand on a baby registry. Let's keep going. Now, as I said before, I ditched the Mamaroo. We have a lovely bouncer seat here. Bouncer seat for me is a winner, okay? Do you need it? No, but I'm not trying to eliminate everything here, just some. Now this next item, bassinet, might be controversial. You may disagree with me, and that's perfectly okay. I didn't need a bassinet. We started out in the crib from day one. So I'm gonna go ahead and say remove the bassinet at $171. Even if you disagree with me, we're going to go over that 800, I guarantee it. So consider starting in the crib, see if that's an option for you. If it's not, that's okay. You do you. That is one of my main points with baby registries. Don't get what everyone else is getting, get what works for you. So $171 coming back on the bassinet. Next, we have the wooden changing table. This is going to bring us back $140. So I would never get this item. I would get a changing pad that goes on a dresser if I was going to do a changing pad at all. I would not. I changed my babies on a guest bed, which is a quilt, and the diaper caddy beside them. That was it. So I wouldn't do it, but if I was going to do it, I would definitely not get this piece of like wooden furniture that serves one purpose. Get a dresser, do the changing pad that sits on top of the dresser. Okay, so this 100% is not happening in any situation for me. Next, we're getting into some nursing items. So as we're going through here, we come across silverettes. Okay, so these are a nursing item. I nursed 2 babies, made it beyond a year with each one of them, never used silverettes. Okay, you don't have to use everything. This is ridiculous at what, $60? So in my opinion, flat out, you don't need it. My next opinion would be, these are like silver thingies. They're not like disposable. Borrow them from your sister, from your friend. People are using these for a short amount of time. We do not need to buy new on this. And I'm like, yeah, I know it's weird, but get over it. They're very washable and they're just not something we need to keep buying new of. That's ridiculous. There's enough in the world at this point. Okay, we're moving along. I'm letting a lot of these things go. I'm not being that picky. Then we get to this like 3-pack of covers that I believe are more changing pad covers. I'm confused by this, so I am going to eliminate these at $20. We had those gray ones. Don't overdo it on things like this. It's just not necessary to put a cover on top of a cover on top of a cover. And like the changing pad that we saw originally, I'm pretty sure that has like a cover on it. So I'm eliminating this one. The next item I want to eliminate is the breast milk pitcher. This is the BS with the baby industry. Okay, let's get a specific breast milk pitcher that you're going to use when you have babies, and then you're going to feel weird using it 5 years from now to put lemonade in. Like, no. This is $16, taking that back, and just use a regular pitcher. If you want to buy a new one, but don't make it this like specific breast milk one. Okay, just buy a pitcher, use one you already have. It's not rocket science. You also can just store milk in the freezer bags, or you can just store it in a measuring cup in your fridge and then like make the bottle, or just put it in a big mason jar. And then you don't always need to know the ounces perfectly. When you fill the bottle, measure up to the right ounces. Okay, it's not rocket science. Don't overcomplicate it. You do not need this breastfeeding pitcher. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, once again, letting a lot of items slide. I could critique them all, but we're not going to do that today. The next item I want to eliminate is the baby, I call it Brezza, 230. We're taking 230 right there. You don't need this item. Why am I arguing this person does not need it? They have all this breastfeeding stuff on here. If you're breastfeeding, you don't need the baby Brezza. Unless it does breast milk, but I think it only does formula. Also, the thing with it is, like, at the end of the day, I think people see these items and they're like, oh, a formula dispenser. It goes straight in the bottle. It's beautiful. It's lovely. It's wonderful. You still have to put the formula in the machine. You still have to put the water in the machine. You periodically have to clean that machine. It will get gross. Is it just easier to measure a bottle, pour in your little scoops and like stir it up and call it a day? I think so. I don't think you need to spend over $200 on an item to dispense formula for a year of your child's life. I think it's over the top. That is my personal opinion. If you disagree, leave me a comment. Oh, this next item, the hatch light, I'm going to leave a link. I love the hatch light. Okay, I'm not going to go into it today, but I'll leave a link on that one as well. Now, for $50, we have this Moses basket style changing pad, and I believe it comes with a diaper caddy. I am confused by the redundancy here. I don't know if it's multiple floors in their home, but I would not get this. Okay, we already had the one changing pad we said yes on. We said yes on a diaper caddy previously, so I would take this $50 back, and that's part of how I got to my $800. We just simply don't need this. I'm confused by why we need double. Now, there are other items that are definitely iffy. This next one on the baby registry is a bottle washer. Worth it or not? I would never get one. I left it on here. I didn't nitpick every single item. I could have gone way, way harder on this baby registry, but even me being gentle on it, the total I came up with was $1,066. So I saved more than that $800. I hit over $1,000. So if you disagree with me on an item or two, we're still going to save $800. Now, the goal today was not to judge this baby registry harshly. It was to review it and think about What do we need to spend? What value is it bringing to our home? And does the item suit our needs? Okay, go back and check out my most recent video where I talked about why you're building your baby registry wrong. And the moral of the story is you're building it based on shopping. You're not building it based on how you're going to raise your babies. So again, like my example of that baby Brezza. If you're breastfeeding, you don't need a formula dispenser. Focus on what fits you, not what society is telling you to buy. The baby industry is out of control. The spending is out of control. So my goal today was just bring it down a little bit. Let's just eliminate a little bit of those items that are not needs and primary needs for raising your baby. All right, check out more videos on my channel to help you out and stay focused on the best value you possibly can in the items that meet your specific needs. If you want more individualistic or personalized help, I offer baby registry reviews, link down in the description. Also, I'm going to link on the portable booster seat for travel, love it, and the Hatch nightlight for sleep. So check out those videos down in the description as well. Thanks so much. Have a great day.